Hi, loves. Medium Mikala back with the Christ Phoenix Rising Academy on this March 9th, 2024. We hope all is well with you, loves, and the peace, love, light, oneness, and truth that we send to you and we share with you in as we are one, as there is no separation, loves. Before we begin with today's topic, loves, we're going to do our usual protecting for you, loves, and then we will get started. Here we go, loves. First, I call upon Father, Mother, God, Prime Source Creator, all that is, to abide with me, Mikala, and all of your other perfect divine children that come in contact with this video at this time, with your light, love, peace, oneness, truth, strength, and divine protection within and around the mind, body, and spirit. Next, I call upon Archangel Zedekiel to transcend and transmute all dark demonic energies away from the mind, body, and spirit of myself and our brothers and sisters that come in contact with this video at this time. As I do not consent to any dark demonic energies to enter into my tube of love and light that I am. For I and my Father are one. One love, one light, one heart, and one mind. Any and all dark demonic energies must be dealt with by Father, Mother, God in the universe, times 100, in the name of Yeshua the Christ. And so it is. Next, I call upon Sananda, Yeshua the Christ, to abide with me, Mikala, and our brothers and sisters that come in contact with this video at this time, with your love, light, peace, oneness, truth, strength, and divine protection within and around the mind, body, and spirit of all. And so be it. So today, loves, we're going to talk about a topic that was put in the head by Yeshua after peering at a comment that one of our fellow sisters had made, talking about why she doesn't channel. And first of all, loves, channeling and getting downloads are different, and we will further explain this as we go. But remember, take what resonates, love, and leave the rest. And if you wish to share us with other brothers and sisters that have slowly begun to awaken to their Christ self and understand there's more, and they want more truth, more light, more love, more peace, you may share them to our page, our official YouTube channel here, or the official group that we have on Facebook, Christ Phoenix Rising Academy. And if you wish to book sessions and donate to the Academy, you may do that as well, loves, with the links provided in our official YouTube description. It is all right there for you, loves. Nothing but peace, love, and light, and truth can abide with us. So having said this, loves, a lot of your society would teach you channeling is bad. Channeling is not good. Channeling is a disgrace. Channeling is the devil's work. But this is not true. Channeling as you would perceive it to be in your time and space, has to do with connecting to the divine, bringing through messages of truth, peace, light, and love. If, big if you have done so correctly, using the tools of your own discernment, setting your own intentions and desires for connecting with the soul that which you were trying to connect to, loves. If that makes sense. Having said this, each channel or conduit, as Yeshua himself would say, is different from another. Some may get the same message of light and love and truth, but in a very different way. However, there are some brothers and sisters upon your planet out there right now that are claiming to channel Yeshua in the energy of Yeshua the Christ, but are not. And let's say that one more time. There are other brothers and sisters that are claiming to channel the energy of Yeshua the Christ himself, but are not. Simply using it as an opportunity to provoke fear and pain and lead others into the abyss of darkness, if you will, and to have them under their mind control without setting intentions of purity, of light, and of love. This is why we at the Academy do a lot of grounding work within the mind, body, and spirit and environment to shield us and to protect you guys, our beloved brothers and sisters, from any dark demonic infiltration. This is why, loves, it is important to ground yourself, stating your intentions purely, the intention of pure light, pure truth, and pure oneness, and pure connection to be established with the one that you're trying to connect to as a energy. Because as Yeshua has said yesterday in his video, we are all made of energy, of that love. Connecting to Yeshua's energy is not hard. Although brothers and sisters that are not doing it correctly would perceive that it is very difficult. When the real Yeshua speaks about love, truth, trust, forgiveness, power, strength, peace, oneness, divinity, and unity of Christ consciousness between divine feminine and masculine energies, loves. Whereas the fake dark ones that claim to be Yeshua himself will say one thing of kindness and of love and the rest of fear, and go against the law of one, the universal laws established by our Father, Mother, God for humanity. Having said this, loves, this is why many do not channel the correct way and cannot channel correctly, and do not even want to take the plunge, as they say, because it is up to the purest intention, and it is up to the channeler as well, loves, whether or not you're open to darkness or of light and love. If that makes sense, loves. So not many brothers and sisters channel correctly in time and space nowadays. But it is not up to us to tell you that. It is up to the heart of you, the God self within all things, using your own discernment to decipher that for you. This is why we say, loves, take what resonates and leave the rest. For anything that resonates within the heart, take it. If anything doesn't resonate, don't take it. Because the heart never lies. The heart is truth. The truth is light and love. That which we are all one. As a divine offspring of Father, Mother, God. When you channel, there are many different ways of channeling. There are brothers and sisters that are open-eyed channels, such as myself, keeping the eyes open when the energy of the being of love and light steps into the body, and the soul that is in tune with the body steps out, facilitating an empty vessel, if you will, for the energy that is being channeled to come through more purely and more frequently. That is how Yeshua himself and I proceed. As I turn the body over to him, he steps in, I step out, he does his thing, and I am totally unaware of what he's saying until listening to it on playback. Like all of you. I'm no different than all of you. Now, having said this, Yeshua and I have done this for several years upon this incarnation, that it is easy for us to blend our energies of light and love, because we are light and love, and we are one, and there is no separation. Having said this, when Yeshua channels through the vehicle of the body or expression, he will slow the speech down to make it easier for humanity to understand. When humanity understands, the more beloved brothers and sisters will connect with it, if that makes sense, loves. So therefore, he will slow the speech down and do things his way. They are using the vocabulary of me, Mikala, but not my words, but Yeshua's words. However, I am conscious of the bodily functions while this is happening. And however, some brothers and sisters repeat themselves as a different channel, such as Brother Paul Selig is one channel that repeats itself, because every channel is different, like we said, loves. Every channel is unique in their vibrational frequency, and what happens is when a soul is blended with the energy of the spirit that they are connecting with the purest intention of light and love only, the soul that is trying to connect with the spirit will raise their vibration to meet the other halfway, if that makes sense, loves. And therefore they will blend their energy as much as possible before they sit down to channel a message for humanity, if that makes sense. But those that receive downloads are not actually channeling, even though they perceive it as channeling. It is similar but yet very different. Those brothers and sisters that are receiving downloads from Spirit are only receiving downloads through their head, as if they're having an inter dialogue connection and communication with the divine. They are not giving over their body to the being of love and light so they can speak with humanity directly. They are just hearing through their clairaudience words and are writing them down or storing them within the mind to talk about later, perhaps. There is nothing wrong with channeling. Channeling is a way for brothers and sisters of the Council of One, of the Brotherhood of Light, to connect with humanity. All beings of light are connected. But it is up to us as channels or conduits, as Yeshua refers to us, that channel correctly His energy of light and love, to sometimes hand over the body, similar to handing a new set of car keys to you once you purchase a new car. You have to integrate yourself with the new car, get more familiar with it and more experience with it. That is how channeling works. Now, there are some channels out there that claim to channel Yeshua, and they are not. However, He does have several conduits of His love and light energy that blend very well, that channel messages of love and light. But as I've often said, loves, do not shoot the messenger. Just listen to the message and let the message of light and love resonate with you from within the heart. It is as simple. Use your own discernment. If that makes sense, loves. Now, the ones that are not channeling Yeshua Himself correctly will make up things. They'll say one or two kind things of light and love, and the rest is fear-based. They will not speak of love. They will speak of fear and illusion and separation and what you should do and what you should feel and what you should do this and do that. That is not what the real Yeshua does, or anyone in the academy does. We are a family of love and light beings, here to serve humanity for the greater good of the awakening, to help be the facilitators of Father, Mother, God's love energy. And that is all. Having said this, loves, a lot of our brothers and sisters get the words channeling and downloads very mixed up, because they perceive that it is the same thing. It is not the same thing. Downloads is not channeling. Channeling is when you let the being of love and light take over the whole body. An expression, the words, the hands, the whole body, as you step aside or into the background, if you will. Whereas when you receive dictation, it is simply coming up through you as a thought or a feeling or a gesture that you may or may not write down or may not remember. That is what downloads are. You may get images or pictures that you have to interpret and write it out for yourself. That is what downloads are. Downloads are not channeling. However, there are brothers and sisters perceiving that channeling and getting downloads are the same thing. They are very similar, but yet very different. And now I will turn the body over to Yeshua and let him further explain the concept of channeling versus downloads. And remember, loves, take what resonates and leave the rest. We love you always. Yeshua, whenever you're ready. Indeed, greetings unto you, beloved and holy, child of God, child of the one source. I am Yeshua, he who brings a sword of truth, and who is the bringer of truth, and the restoration of peace upon your Holy Mother the Earth. I am your brother and friend and equal beloveds. I indeed have come forward out of my infinite free will and power of choice to love you and embrace your allness, that what you are. In truth, beloveds, there is no separation, for the Holy Child is but one. We have been asked by this our beloved to speak further and elaborate, if you will, upon the truth of channeling versus receiving dictation or downloads, dear ones. For I, one Yeshua, indeed have many conduits upon your planet in time and space, that which I have indeed chosen upon before their incarnations of physicality, dear ones, to help me continue the mission of what was perceived to be 2,000 years ago in the awakening of Christ consciousness upon your planet, the Holy Mother the Earth. For I come to all those that are open and ready and willing to receive my words of wisdom, peace, light, love, and truth. For in truth, dear ones, I, one Yeshua, choose my conduits wisely, most of which have agreed before incarnating to do this with me, such as this one, you know, as our beloved Mikala has done. Does that make sense for you, dear ones? For in truth, we are no different or separate from you. You are as I am. Everyone upon your planet, dear ones, has the ability to co-create, experience, and express that what you call channeling. For in truth, channeling is the way in which one can use the vehicle of the body to communicate with humanity in a way that one can hear and perceive with the physical eyes at times, dear ones. For in truth, there are several upon your planet claiming to channel the energy of one Yeshua, but indeed are not. As this one, Mikala, has stated, using the name Jesus to provoke fear and pain, but rather listen to the message and feel within the heart space if the messages resonate with one's consciousness or the heart of you, Father, Mother, Abba. Does that make sense for you, beloveds? For it is using one's own discernment of the heart that can facilitate more truth to be shown unto you. Ask, and ye shall receive. Ask, and it shall be given unto you. Does that make sense for you, beloveds? For in truth, beloveds, it is at this time that we will say unto you, and when I speak of we, I mean the brothers and sisters of light and love that are creating this momentous moment in space-time as we communicate with our beloved brothers and sisters upon your planet through this our beloved. For I indeed do not ever come alone. It is in truth that I come with friends, brothers and sisters of light, surrounding all who listen and heed these words of truth. When one facilitates the truth and is able to recognize, shall we say, the truth when you hear it, one can use one's own discernment and decipher simply what resonates with them from within the heart of all creation. For indeed, beloveds, a lot of brothers and sisters want to channel my energy of love and light, but they indeed do not set the purest intentions set forth before they begin working and grounding with me. They indeed claim to channel my energy of what they perceive or think that I would say or do. But I am not of fear, I am of light and love, that what you are. Any message, dear ones, that is of fear and separation, and of telling one what one should do, is not one Yeshua, but one of darkness. For there is still darkness upon your planet, dear ones. The darkness can shape shift and disguise oneself as one Yeshua, but they are not. They are simply choosing to disguise themselves as me to get humanity under their mind control spell again, dear ones. Does that make sense for you? For when we come through our many ways of expression, rather through book or vehicle of the body or feelings, it is always with the intention of love to help awaken humanity to their own Christ self, their own true divinity. Does that make sense for you, beloved? For we have many ways of connecting with your planet, dear ones, whether it be through conduits such as this and many others, or books, or interdictations, or feelings, dear ones. For words are only used in your time and space as a form of vocabulary, so that one may hear with the physical ears the words of truth as it resonates with them as the truth of who and what they are, pure divine spirit, filled with unconditional love and light, that which is before time was. So we will say unto you, dear ones, it is always with the purest intention of light and love and awakening of Christ consciousness and helping upon your planet and our love for humanity that we abide always with this one, simply as Mikala, to help restore Christ consciousness, just as it was our divine mission some 2,000 years ago in time and space. Does that make sense for you, dear ones? Those at which we've come to are beings of love and light that have agreed upon and before incarnating to once again do this with me and know my energy frequency very well. Does that make sense for you? For in truth, it is a time of great significant change. Using one's own discernment is powerful when you're watching a video on your platforms, beloveds. This is why the one as Mikala often says, take what resonates and leave the rest. If it doesn't resonate, don't take it. If it does, do so. We only want humanity to return home back to the reality of Father, Mother, God, and help awaken their Christ self, their true self. That is what our message was and is and will forever remain, that which is love, perfect love, that which you are, as I am, for we are one in the unity of Christ consciousness. Some beloved brothers and sisters cannot hear me nor see me. However, only a very select few beloved brothers and sisters can hear and see one Yeshua, such as this one, as Mikala, and very select few. For in truth, I appear consistently and come forth to those that are deeply connected to me and are, should we say, devoted to me. But one need not be devoted to me to connect with me. Only through the teaching shall you be connected to me. I will come forward when one makes room in the heart for me. And yet, I will never leave. Does that make sense for you, beloved ones? The ones that are channeling the energy of one Yeshua correctly only speak my words of love and light, for that is what we are, as the perfect divine creation, that which is before time was. It is, in truth, that simple. There are many beloved brothers and sisters upon your planet who wish they are connected to me and claim they are me in your physical vehicle of the body, dear ones. For in truth, they are not me, dear ones. It is true, we are all one energy of light and love. But when brothers and sisters perceive that one is me, one Yeshua, reincarnated, this is not so, dear ones. I have not reincarnated in the physical vehicle of the body. I have not, nor has my beloved Ishti, my beautiful wife, Miriam of Magdala, nor has some of the Holy Family that which you've known, such as Mother Mary or Joseph, my earthly father. We will not return in physical flesh form until the restoration of truth and of light is upon this planet, dear ones. Does that make sense for you? So when beloved brothers are claiming to be one Yeshua reincarnated, it is because they are perceiving from fear and greed and power, and they want manipulating other people to be their main focus, and they do not want the truth out. For all of you upon your planet have your own filters as part of the human expression, dear ones. But only those that were with me in many lifetimes past in your time and space have a fractal of one Yeshua and a fractal of one Miriam of Magdala. Those that have a fractal of our energy have our, shall we say, direct communication consistently with us, always. There are some that wish they had these connections with us, and others do not. This is not to single a brother or sister out, dear ones, but rather to speak that of truth. Those that are open to connecting with one Yeshua, I will indeed step forward. All one need do is call upon me with the purest intention of light and love and room in their hearts. But those that are claiming to channel one Yeshua, all while promoting fear and pain, is not channeling the one you know as Yeshua, but a false perception of who and what they think that I would say or do. For there are dark ones pretending to be me upon your planet, dear ones. This is why, in truth, you hear the one you know, simply as Mikala say, my higher self name and my Yeshua name, to make sure that it is the real deal or the real thing in your terminology. Does that make sense for you, dear ones? For my energy signature is like no other, just as yours is unique to you, dear ones. My energy is of light and love, peace and oneness, forgiveness, warmth, compassion, unity, simplicity, ease, grace, power, strength, joy, happiness, humility, enlightenment, bringing truth and restoring truth upon your planet, dear ones. For indeed, I am the Prince of Peace, the bringer of truth with my sword of truth, restoring truth upon your planet at this time of darkness. For we indeed are in the throes of darkness upon your planet, dear ones. Therefore, beloveds, I come forward in my infinite free will to help humanity restore the truth with my sword of truth, severing the cords of darkness and of separation, and to serve as a consistent reminder for all of the truth within oneself. As the darkness is being wiped from the face of your Holy Mother the Earth, so that truth can be restored and peace can be restored upon your Holy Mother once again, dear ones. For indeed, I am the one you know simply as Yeshua the Christ, your beloved brother and friend and equal. I am he who binds all darkness with my sword of truth and liberates the pure in heart. I am he who brings greatness upon your Holy Mother the Earth, illuminating shadows, abiding with all of humanity in light and love. For indeed, I am with you always, in the heart of the oneness that which we are. I am Yeshua, the Lion of Truth, and the restoration of truth upon your Holy Mother the Earth. And so it is, beloved. I indeed am with you always. Amen and Amen.